Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain wa amma ba'd. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to afternoon podcast in today podcast. We invited the podcast. We formed the evening podcast team. Invite a big professor. This time I will discuss a very important material, namely the impact of the technology of the teenager. Okay, the name of the professor is Desta. This time to yours, Kamian.
Okay, Nayaka, thank you for inviting me to this podcast. And by the way, how are you?
I'm good. And how are you, Desta?
I'm really good.
Okay, Desta, what are the consequences of the impact of the technology of the teenager in social media?
Okay, the use of social media can impact of teenager identity, like self-esteem and body image. It cannot be stated enough that people only show the best version of themselves on social media, genuinely expressing who you are and how you feel might not create something post-worthy.
Okay, Desta, what are the next impact of the teenager?
Okay, the next impact can damage our brain because if we saw a gadget too long, can damage our brain and that can make not focus when you study. And absolutely for people in sometimes that is very dangerous. Okay, that impact is very dangerous.
Yes, and what are the more dangerous impact on a child development?
Okay, what our next impact for teenager is okay. So actually there are a lot of technological impact for Indonesian teenager, of which is simple. If parents are asked or told us to buy some food, drink or spices in a shop that we didn't want, that they definitely don't want to buy because we play games. And here I have some quite dangerous effect for child development. Impact for child development for kids. Okay, have an impact on the social development of early childhood. The impact of using gadgets on the social development of children has positive and negative impact. Excessive use of gadget will have a negative impact on the children's social and emotion. And episode 11, the bad effect of using gadget on children include children becoming close individual, sleep disturbance, and being alone, violent behavior, fading creativity, and the threat of cyberbullying.
Oh yeah, I wonder one else the heavy impact of the technology has on children and teenagers.
Oh yeah, so we actually have a positive impact, and technology doesn't always negative impact on on children and teenagers.
Yes, what is a positive impact of Professor Desta?
Okay, okay. To be the first positive impact of television, we take it from television first. In terms of news presentation, television is generally always up to date and able to present the latest news directly from the scenes. And one of the positive effects of television is that teenagers can refresh their brain by watching various entertainment programs presented by television station, starting from quiz shows, and films, soap operas, or other entertainments. Television display many figures who have influence whether in the world of education, business, entertainment, or other. And the figures shown on television can trigger teenager to imitate the success of this character, and the negative impact is that the most negative influence of television is to make teenagers forget the time. When you watch television, teenager may feel like lazy to do a job. The negative influence of television on this one is certainly very detrimental, because they may forget to study, and the number of programs that are not educational on television can affect child physics, like violent films or crime news, are some of the shows that are not suitable for young children or teenagers to watch. And they may imitate the violent or criminal scenes on television, and television is able to increase the consumption by power of the society. On television, there are a lot of advertisements that present various goods, both adult and children. Anyone can become victim of television commercial.
It turns out there are so many. And what will be the next impact of child phones?
Okay, of course we have thing also for cell phones or handphone. Who didn't know cell phones or handphones? Okay, what is cell phones? So cell phones is some gadget for calling people in a modern. And the first of cell phones, of course, cell phone must not forget to teenager, most of Indonesian people. And people also have a cell phone. Currently, mobile phones are means of communication. However, teenagers must also be aware of the existence of the influence. But also, don't worry, because there must be positive and impact using cell phones. So this is positive and negative impact. First, positive impact, facilitate to communication, increase knowledge about technological development, and expand the network of friendship, and available features such as alarm clock can help us to work on 5 o'clock, and lunch school with using Zoom in handphone and doing the task in handphone with using some Google Form. And next is negative impact of gadget or cell phone or handphone, we call it. And negative is playing games can make us forget the time, time for sekolah, or time for eating, time for bed, can we distract a student for study. And next is feature available of on cell phone such as camera, game, picture, and other facilities easily distract students from receiving lesson at school classes. Students are easily preoccupied with calling or receiving calls, SMS, missed call from their friends and even from their on-premise posture with headphone, being able to cheat and replay with cell phones. Student can easily send receive with writing and image that are inappropriate and should not be consumed by student. If this is allowed, the student will measure before their time, and the student we face are student or are obedient of important technology games. And next, relation event, if we play handphones in a long time, or when we sleep still play handphone, and our phone is good beside of us, that can make some radiation event. And it also has impact in the health of development of children. Playing and exercising activities as replaced by sitting and smiling activities. So it is better if parents or guardians of students are more careful and wise in bring their children to use or choose cell phones, especially for students who are still children. If it's not absolutely necessary, children should be not given opportunity to use a handphone permanently. Prone to criminal, prone to crime. And next is has the potential influence student attitude and behavior. And next is all handphone is able to display pornographic images that are not always suitable for student. And what a sweat of time drained by having or using handphone on as necessary expense will obviously be increased.
Wow, this so many. So because we can control it.
Yes, only our body can control it. Only ourselves can control thing we must to do.
Okay, thank you, Desta, for coming the evening podcast. It's been a bother.
And no problem, of course, I'm very happy because I can share knowledge for all and stories. I tend to like stories and I like to talk.
Yeah. I also thank you, Prof. Desta. Thank you for joining, and for friends who watch, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the last inform this channel. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.